Goofy's Thinking Cap is the 29th episode of the third season of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, very near the end of this one. And this episode is interesting for two reasons. One, I love the fact that it encourages creative play and problem solving with the help of a scavenger hunt. And also, Goofy is actually the opposite of his normal self because he's wearing a cap that Ludwig von Drake has designed, and that basically allows him to come up with pretty smart suggestions and solutions for problem solving. And having Goofy being one of the main providers of things to think about, also they have the Mousekethinkaboutit tools as well, and Goofy comes up with good ideas for what they could be. It's a very different feeling, and I actually kind of liked Goofy in this. Normally I don't like Goofy that much as a character, but I thought his performance here was pretty good. The episode focuses on a scavenger hunt that Clarabelle Cow has set up, and the gang have to try and find various different objects, and as they do that, they have to overcome various problems. I have to say, the bunny rabbit problem and the song that came out after that with Daisy Duck, I thought was pretty addictive, annoyingly so, because it kept going round in my head. It's not my favourite episode from a Disney fan perspective. As I've mentioned before, I enjoy watching the show because sometimes there are kind of quirky Disney moments. There was one episode quite a while ago when they were singing the classic Mickey song, which I love. But I found it interesting enough from an educational perspective. There are a lot of opportunities to encourage young viewers to think about the problems that are being presented, to encourage them to think of what Mousekethinkaboutit tools they can use. I think the Mousekethinkaboutit tools have only appeared, I think, 2 or 3 times before this point. And I think it's a really interesting concept where it kind of suggests, you can't just rely on Toodles to solve the problem for you. You actually have to make the effort and come up with a solution, and then Toodles will give you what you need. And I think maybe if every episode did that, they'd actually be a lot more beneficial. But at the same time, it's a unique concept for certain episodes, so I kind of like that it's only now and then. Goofy's Thinking Cap may not be my favourite episode, but it's definitely a strong one.